This important matchup brings all the emotions of senior day. A chance for the veterans on this home team to go out in style and punctuate their careers one last time on this field. Welcome, folks, to Camp Randall Stadium, home field of the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Fresno State Bulldogs, taking on the 8th-ranked team, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Badgers will kick this away to get us going. Kick travels out of bounds, and the penalty moves the ball to the 40. No press coverage. The DB's backing up now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Both teams settling in, looking to set the tone here, Kirk, in a game where there's a lot at stake for both teams coming in.
Yeah, both these teams realize this is a key game in the grand scheme of things. Late in a year like this, a winner may be able to look back at this as a game being the reason they finish strong and make a big push to those bowl games around New Year's.
To the air, it's Warner. Caught quickly. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Handoff to the back. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Nothing going with the running game on those two plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Scanning the field, it's Edwards. Caught over the middle, it's Anthony. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain, brings up 4th down. And the Badgers will have to kick this away. And the offense forced to punt for the first time tonight. And that sets up a return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. First down, looking to throw the football. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That one play has flipped field position. First down to the opponent's 44. First down, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. Inside the 30. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. The back in motion now. Scanning the field. It's Edwards. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They bring him down, but not before he gains 1st down yardage.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
Quarterback will throw it off the run pass option. They make the stop, but not before he moves the football across midfield. First down to the 48.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Receiver in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. And the Badgers will crank up the tempo. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking right. This one caught. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between the quarterback and the receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
They keep him off balance with a run. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Back to pass. It's Edwards. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up 4th down.
I know ultimately that feels like a good defensive play, but it's really not. They had a chance to keep points off the board, and now the offense has a chance to kick a field goal by that missed opportunity and dropping that interception.
4th down. He's throwing for it. And he's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still's got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. Takes the toss and heads left. He's got room to run. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Go at the toss play here to the left side. Let's give credit to the guys up front, the offensive line, center, guard, tackle. They seal the edge. But I love seeing the receiver's willingness to be a part of that and a good job of blocking downfield. Otherwise, that play...
He's in the clear. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. causes a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Second down now after the sack. Defense not pressing this time. Back to throw. It's Warner. Moves out of the pocket. Fires it to the wideout. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Looking to convert on third down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Direct snap. Fights off a defender. The Wildcat look doesn't get much that time, just a few on the play. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This will be a 35-yard attempt. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to pass. It's Edwards. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. They mix it up with a run. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48. And the Badgers will come to the line to run the hurry up. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Second down play coming up.
Here we go.
Handoff running right. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Quick throw caught on the left side.
Chris, in my opinion, what we just witnessed is one of the toughest things to do in football as a defender, and that's making an open field tackle. A lot of times, those one-on-one matchups against shifty receivers, the receiver wins. This time,
it's complete. That's enough for a first down. He's tackled inside the 35 and picks up a first down. Fourth down conversion gives him a fresh set of downs, but time is running out. Got to get to the line quickly. We're trying to run it with the option. And he heads out of bounds, moving backwards on that play. Didn't want to take the hit.
Chris, not quite the way they drew this one up. I think the quarterback's got to be frustrated. The offensive line and the receivers weren't able to sustain their blocks.
Swarm for the pass rush, a sack. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And they trap him for a sack. And that play should likely send us now to halftime. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll start the third quarter here on the ground. Moves the ball up to the 30. And the Badgers hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Dropping back, it's Edwards. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, Chris, halftime is about trying to make adjustments off what you learned from the first half. You come out to start the second half thinking about this is how we're going to set the tone, and you throw an interception. It's going to put a lot of pressure on this quarterback the rest of the game.
Here comes the Bulldogs offense back on the field. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7. So second and 7 after the 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-holed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Complete to the running back. Then can he get there? Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
They'll hand it off. Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line. And the Badgers come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. To the air, it's Edwards. Quick throw to his receiver. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
This offense has been struggling, still scoreless, but on the move now with a 1st and 10. And here's the handoff. And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. 1st down and 10. Here's the handoff. He's got the 1st down and still motoring. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage and you can throw it over top of them.
He's running out of time here. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Edwards. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The deficit remains 17 points off the miss.
Oh, off the upright there. Boy, he hit it clean. It was end over end. I thought it had a real chance, and the ball just kind of kept moving on him, and then doink, right off the upright.
Here's the toss play now, running left. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Second down, we're going to throw it. Grabbed by the receiver. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback at that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
To throw, it's Warner. Short pass finds the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the punt will bounce out of bounds. Great execution that time. The offense in a tough spot to start the drive. So the drive gets underway, backed up at the 8-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Grab down the middle, it's Anthony.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. So from the 18-yard line, it's second and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. And they're able to get him down. And the Badgers come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Anthony. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Makes the grab. It's Mason. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for these guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you. Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about and how you're not giving up.
And the Badgers will have 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. It's Edwards. Looking downfield near the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin. They cap the drive with 6 points.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back, but here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
PAT is good. They trail now by 10, 17-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Leaning on the run game here late. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A gain makes it 2nd and medium. The back's got it. Here he goes. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Now they'll run it on the toss. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. With the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Dropping back, it's Warner. Looking for his big tight end. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on 3rd down and long, trying to pick up the 1st down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at 4th down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Mason. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On the run, it's Dupree. He shreds the tackle. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47. The clock is still running. They've got to get set quickly. And then first down right back to the running game. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium.
29 Philly.
Back to pass. It's Edwards. The sure hands. It's Mason. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this offense has a long way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
So out comes the field goal kicker. If he makes it, this becomes a one-score game. This to make it a one-score game here in the final minute and set up an onside kick. He got it. The field goal's good.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who ends up having the upper hand at the end of the day. This is a great victory for this ball club. Let's see what they do after this win.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.